Shh, bros, nobody tell him. Nobody tell him that I've been playing for an hour. The classic Disney FPS. Yes, you know of it. Yeah, it looks really interesting. It looks really interesting. Hi, YouTube. You know, ever since I learned that I can't, just like, or that when I'm scheduling them, I can't just hit go live. It's made me, well, it's actually a combination thing. So it's when I learned that I can't just hit go live, I have to hit a separate button, and that I am trying to be cognizant of the fact that YouTube, especially YouTube viewers, tend to prefer it when a stream just does one thing. So they either like a just chatting stream, or they like a just like a gaming and chatting stream, but it's like the same thing, right? It's a Pokopia stream, for example. And so it's like, okay, well, if I do some like chatting in the beginning of the stream, maybe I should not start the YouTube stream right away. And unfortunately, what that has led to is me forgetting to start the YouTube stream. Full stop. A few times. So, you know, it's so it be. So it is. Anyway, yes. Have you actually heard of that game opt though? It looks really interesting. Like it's a very different aesthetic and vibe, but also kind of dig it. Yeah, so if you look in the bottom left there's like a gauge, and the yellow part is how much I have left of it before the effect runs out. So, some. Also, I love how I start the YouTube stream just in time for me to, take an ad break. Not quite yet, but almost. Yeah, you saw the trailer for it? Yeah. Right? Very interesting. There's also previews coming out for Pragmata. I'm not sure actually how you're supposed to pronounce it. That's like that kind of weird action sci-fi game where you're like on an abandoned moon base, but there's this weird like little girl that is with you, and it kind of like low-key weirds me out that you're dragging around like a 7-year-old on your shoulders, but also she might be an android with superpowers or something. So I mean, you know, I'm not really sure what to do with that. Pragmata? Really? I would not have guessed that that's what it is. Because, like, pragmatic is, like, what the root word seems like to me. You know what I mean? Or is it never mind. I'm not going to say that. Looks cool, but you don't typically gel with Capcom games. Yeah, that's kind of true, too. There's, like, really not sure what to feel about that. Okay, this definitely looks like a water source. I should see if there's a good spot to put a water source above me. I did finally get that ability, by the way, which is great. Huge win for me. Oh, there is one and they just have to break it. Okay, great. Doink. Ooh, a canoe. That's cool. That's definitely gonna be an environment type. Oh. Wait, is that functional? Does that actually like take water through underground? Probably not, right? Pragmatic automata. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Spotless washing station, what is this? So it's like towel rack sink wall mirror. Hi there, Nosy. How's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Yes. No, No, I want this fishing pole, not the pipes. The pipes can stay. I don't care about you at all, pipes. Here, we can keep that. There we go. You're watching Terraformers right now? Wait, which one is that? Is that the one with the like weird bugs on Mars? Is that one? Oh, I don't remember, to be perfectly honest. Wait, what? There's so much going on here. It's actually kind of disorienting. Okay, first of all, we'll pick this up and we'll make hydrated flowers. Because I'm sure that that's an environment. Nope. Well, that'll work. We can take this one too. Doink. You just saw that you've never annotated a book before? It's true. I didn't even really realize that people did that until like TikTok. And I saw people talking about, you know, like annotating the Sanderson books and how it was very helpful for them to like keep notes of interesting terms and things like that. And I was like, huh, I have never done that. I have never done that, but I've now seen a lot of people talk about doing it on TikTok and the like. So I know it is a thing that is done, but I also don't really know to what end. Yellow hut kit, okay. Well, that does fulfill one of the requests. I don't know if I actually have to, I don't know if I actually have to build the hut or if the one that I did counts for it. We'll find out. Is annotating books something that you do often, Wailing? Nope. So this is your first time? You've never done it for a physical book before? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure from like, I wasn't sure if you had never done it before, if you'd never done it for like a certain type of book before from your message. And never will. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, I have those. I have those materials somewhere. I know that I have them. Wait, shit. Where are they? I want to bring Conkeldurr to life. Okay, we are about to have an ad break here, so I'm going to take a quick second to get up and go to the bathroom and hydrate and unhydrate and all of those good things. Make sure that you are taking care of yourselves and taking care of your bodies, because our bodies are our most important things that we have in life. Also, it is raining really hard right now. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I also did not know that Giraffarig was a palindrome for a long time. And if you don't know what a palindrome is, that is a word that if you read it forward and backwards is the exact same. So it is symmetrical across itself if you read it forwards or backwards, which is named so because it has like a head for its tail. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, we'll be right back. right, I'm back. I have returned. Oh. The long neck Pokemon. Yes, capital. Capital. Whoop. Ah, Trapinch. Such a weird little bugger. Boom. In other news, I was sort of lamenting the fact that I had finished the last season of Dimension 20 that I was working on, but they actually started a new one, and not only did they start a new one, but it's a new one that hits my special interest because they started a Dimension 20 for Vampire the Masquerade, and I am so excited for it. I believe the second episode is coming out today, so I'm going to be definitely checking that out after stream. Very happy about it because I love Vampire the Masquerade and also love Dimension 20, and I'm really excited to see their take on it. It is called City Council of Darkness, which is a very tongue-in-cheek name befitting of Dimension 20. And they basically, what it seems like happened is they were basically told that that's what the gimmick of the season was going to be. And so he told them all to have a first episode where they were as unhinged as possible, so that everything would come crashing down upon them. And that is exactly what happened. It was a glorious train wreck, and it was a lot of fun to watch implode. As a fan of Vampire the Masquerade, I was kind of losing my mind at the blatant, masquerade violations, but of course that was the gimmick. And so this group of vampires that were previously part of high society have been banished to a small town in the middle of fucking nowhere in Oregon, and have been tasked to run this town and not leave it. And so they are going to be a vampire coterie that is monitoring like the most irrelevant place in the nation. And I find that to be an extremely funny plot hook. So I am very much looking forward to watching more of it. I had a lot of fun with it. You highlighted 50 sections and bookmarked 26 pages with 746 page book. Wow, that's a pretty long book. I do remember just the other day you were asking, like, what's the longest book any of us had ever read, and then you you thought you were going to be beating me, perhaps. But alas, I read too long of books. Okay, let's put down one of these houses and see what it takes. You forgot how much of a nerd I am? It's true. True. You know what? That's part of my charm point, though, you know? I may have a hard time nailing down what my charm points are for marketing, but I know being a nerd is a point. I don't know if it's a charm point, but it's certainly one that's not going to get smoothed over, so... there's no hiding it, folks. You can't get away from it. Oh, Ah, okay. I see. A folding chair, yes. Capital. But yeah, I am looking very forward to it because Vampire the Masquerade is a setting that takes itself very seriously, but there's also something inherently fun about something like about making something that is very explicitly unserious in a world that is supposed to be serious, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Also, it'd be probably a great way to get into Vampire the Masquerade's like general concepts and rules if you are looking to do so. It's funny because they actually made a small primer for it because they were like, hey, so this is not D&D, so we're gonna give you a few like rules pointers so that you understand what's going on, and it like honestly was kind of more confusing than helpful. Even though I knew it, Wifebach was watching it though. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, he's so cute. We love Froakie. Also, hey Froakie, come with me. Come with me. Star Prism, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, I am Greibach, cyber vampire, unk gaming VTuber. I love playing all sorts of action adventure RPGs, and recently have been exploring my cozy gaming side with Pokopia and other games like it. I have fallen madly in love with this game, and which is very not something I have played a ton, and so I think my viewers have enjoyed watching me along this journey. If you need to raid and run, absolutely A-okay. Streaming takes a lot out of you, and if you'd love to stick around, then we would love to have you. Thank you for trusting me with your community. And what were you playing today? You were playing something. Something. What were you playing? It went away. Oh no, it's gone. Usually I look so that I can ask you about what you were playing. You were playing Animal Crossing. Amazing. I was just saying earlier in the stream that Animal Crossing is a game that I had never gotten into, but this is basically just Pokemon Animal Crossing, and now it's making me want to check out Animal Crossing more. So amazing, incredible. The crossover of conversation types, the synergy is peak. How did it go for you? I will say I do love me some raccoons. So like the fact that there's a raccoon tycoon who likes to, like bilk people out of their hard-earned bells is very amusing to me on a brand level. You just started playing for the first time? Amazing. How is it going? Raccoon capitalism. Exactly. 100%. Also, thank you for the compliments on the model. Thank you. I have been piloting it for quite some time, and so I've had a lot of experience bringing it to life. But it just so happens that I am, in fact, preparing very eminently to debut my 2.0 model, which I have been working on for the past year and a quarter almost. So it's a massive project that I've been working on for a long time to, refine the look a little bit, to look a little bit more vampire-y, and also a little bit more mature because, listen, voice and hobby aside, I truly am the unk VTuber, so... Do you have me scheduled? Not exactly, but like basically the model is now finished and I have started recording basically my shorts for the... Oh, you saw Dragonite living by a canoe? Oh shit. I've started recording shorts for sort of the debut lead up. And so soon, actually soon, TM. Probably in the next month and a half or maybe 2 question mark is like when the actual debut will be. Yeah, it's very exciting. Okay, so like, I don't know if you know this, but it is very difficult to find model artists and riggers for male models a lot of the time. There are a lot of amazing VTuber artists who just simply do not have the experience and sometimes the interest in working on male models. And I say that like just as an honest assessment in that they will tell you that like that they just don't have the experience and don't want to take the commission on. And it's very difficult And it's similarly very difficult to find artists that, riggers that have experience rigging male bodies. Because, you know, there's some things that VTuber riggers are often used to drawing very bouncily, if we'll say, that are simply not there on male models. But I got a really good artist that draws amazing looking men, and in my opinion, the best male model rigger. I have never seen somebody that rigs male models better than she does, and I feel truly blessed to have worked with both of them, so it is a very exciting project, and I'm very excited to unveil it after all of this time. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But I mean, I understand, right? And I don't mean that as like a slight against the artists and the riggers, because the reality is that like VTuber art and rigging takes so much time and so much effort and so much skill that a lot of these people are trying to make this their full-time job, and they're already often undercharging in terms of how many hours of work it takes. And like taking on learning an entirely different style is just an amount of time that a lot of them simply don't have the luxury of. So like, I also get it. You know what I mean? Like demographics being what they are, I do get it. You're planning on being a rigger in the future? Can I say the name? Oh, sure. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Listen. If you're really curious, she's worked on my model on stream. Cough, cough. Let me get her actual YouTube channel or Twitch channel. I, in fact, am shouting her out. You can click the button to go to her channel or follow her if you want. You saw a TikTok of mine earlier today, the vocal characteristics. That's so fucking funny. I really do need to cross-post to TikTok more. I have... That's so funny. Welcome in. It's, so I should cross-post to TikTok more often. I have largely been focusing on YouTube Shorts because it's sort of the all-in-one platform, right? It's like you've got your shorts, you've got your long form, you've got your live streams, and they're all on one platform. And if we're being completely honest, well, this is less true when comparing it to TikTok, but if we're being completely honest, there's a lot more people that have a YouTube window open 24 hours a day than there are people that have Twitch open 24 hours a day. And so like the odds of somebody seeing you go live or post things in general on YouTube are a lot higher in my estimation than on some of the other platforms. And one of the behaviors that is both good and bad about YouTube is that it finds an audience for you that it will reliably continue recommending things to you for better and worse. And what that ends up meaning is that once you sort of have an audience, there's sort of an almost baseline performance level that you can get used to on things like shorts, which is very helpful for continuing to have it like reach more eyes. Whereas I feel that TikTok evaluates each entry a little bit more on its own, which can be frustrating if like, I don't know. I feel like TikTok is a little bit harsher sometimes than YouTube is. And so I haven't been cross-posting as much. Also because like my edited shorts are not like, I don't edit them on my phone, you know, because they're not like real life content, like when somebody just films something and then uploads it to TikTok straight off of their phone. And so because of that, it means that I have to like download the edited version onto my phone and then upload it from my phone. And that's like just one step of annoyance too much for me to do it often. But because that short performed pretty well on YouTube, you know, I was like, we'll see. So it's very, very funny to me that you saw that on TikTok today. Because it did perform well on YouTube. So I was like, we'll just see. Why not? We'll send it out. We'll see what happens. You need to get back into TikTok. It's just such a hassle. Yeah, it's so annoying. You fucking hate onions. Your eyes are burning. I also don't like onions. I like the taste of onions if they have been cooked nicely into something. But I don't like actual onions, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like them raw. I need to power up leafage. What do you mean? You literally just did that. Okay. I'm sure I have a salad here somewhere, right? Salad. Nom, 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 nom. There we go. Pond lilies require an upgrade, yes. That is like what gets upgraded for your like plant growing one is both the AoE if you're just doing basic grass as well as the ability to make certain types of things that you can't otherwise make. Yeah, Dratini! I love Dratini and Dragonair. I love this one and its next form, and I've never really loved its like big dopey dragon form. Like, it's fine, but I just really like the elegant, cute, like snake dragon version and not so much the like, oh wait, towel rack. Wait, I just had a habitat with the towel rack in it. Wait, hold on. Towel rack, a sink, and a wall mirror. Okay, I don't know if I have a wall mirror. Because like a sink could go, okay. Questioning. Maybe 2 Gyarados adjacent. Okay, so also fun fact, I don't know if this has ever been confirmed, but there was a long-standing theory about Pokemon that Gyarados was supposed to be the evolution for Dratini and Dragonair, and that Dragonite was supposed to be the evolution for Magikarp, because there is the like legend of the fish that jumps and becomes a dragon, and like color palette wise, going from Magikarp to Dragonite makes sense, and going from fish to just straight up dragon, and also color palette and design wise, like sleek, long noodle dragon type going like turning into Gyarados also aesthetically makes sense. But I also feel like that might have been debunked and I just don't remember. You know what I mean? That's one of those ones that I don't know if that was just like an internet rumor. Have I seen the wraparound vines from the charged leafage on a wall? I have not. If you have hot tips for me, please give them to me. So like if I do this. That's huge. That's huge. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Oh, so it's like this big, like spirally pattern. Oh, shit. That's, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Also, since some of you are new, I know a lot of people have very different feelings on like backseating and things like that. In general, if it's something like that tip, love it, right? Where you're just like, hey, did you know? Like, did you know about this mechanic that is like obvious that I've been able to do it for a while, but just like maybe missed it? Love that. Love that. And also like totally willing to like asking about, you know, hey, like I have like a tip or suggestion, you know, or whatever. And usually the answer is going to be yes, unless it's like obviously a puzzle that I'm trying to solve. Then you're like, I don't like want the answer. But generally speaking, I'm very open to tips, suggestions, and things like that, especially when it comes to mechanics that I might have missed because, you know, it turns out being a streamer occupies a lot of your mental attention to be thinking about topics to talk about and talking constantly and reading chat and also paying attention to alerts and also playing the game and also like there's like a lot of things going on. And so like I definitely miss a lot more things when I'm live on stream. So I very much appreciate it getting tips like that. I did not know that I could transform into Dragonite. This is news to me. There are a few transformations that I was aware of. That was not one of them. Come with me. Oh my God. This is awesome. You're still a beginner, so it might be hard for you to really zip around in the sky. Maybe fly wasn't the right word. Glide. Yeah, you'll be gliding. Not exactly flying, more like falling really slowly. But that's okay. You won't have to worry about getting hurt, and moving between islands will be really easy. Let's try going to that next island. Just glide and follow my lead. Incredible. I love this game. This is everything that I love about this game. Like, this is awesome. This is awesome, getting the ability to like glide around. Bang, bang, clang, smash. Yeah, I came here because I saw your little speech bubble. You've got the hang of it. Oh, they're not gonna let me do 2 for 1. Oh, nope, just kidding. All right, we're good. Is this gonna be Magnemite? Oh, Tinkaton! Yes! Yes, I love Tinkaton. This is one of the best new Pokemon that they've added to the entire series. This thing is peak. It's so funny. The entire design concept of this little monster that has a giant fuck you hammer that's literally made from the corpses of another Pokemon is so metal, and I love it. Didn't expect that weird machine thingy to literally blow up my face. Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you even doing here? I'm making a town. Sure sounds like an undertaking. I love big, tall buildings. See, I spend my time collecting junk from here and there and trying to assemble it into something interesting. Like this tower here. I built this whole thing. Incredible. Iconic. Queen. Hammer Pokemon. Engineer? What does that specialty do? I need you to bring me 6 bricks of concrete. Think you can manage that? See, I need all that stuff to fix the lifts. The islands of this town, come and get them. Oh, maybe it like fixes pre-built stuff that's busted? Interesting. Conkeldurr knows how to make it. Great. Okay, I was just looking at making that habitat. Got it. We have a quest. Instruction site generator. Perfect. Amazing. You need limestone to make concrete. You should be able to find a bunch around here. Might not be a bad idea to gather some before you head out. Love that. Amazing. Incredible. A scrap cube. Let me guess. I have to use burnable garbage for it. Bloop. Bloop. Tinkaton's multi-tool for this game is awesome. You'd love to see more variety in the base games, like random attachments. That would be awesome. Yeah, this game has impressed me so much in terms of both being just a really fun, unique implementation of Pokemon, and also how well it's integrated things into Pokemon or like Pokemon into this like framework. Do you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah, that was thunder. That was fucking loud. Holy, I told you it started raining really hard. Holy crap. Listen, if this stream goes down in the middle of it, I'm probably dead. No, I'm just kidding. I probably lost power. But by all odds, I probably won't lose power. I am very lucky where I live that most of the power lines around here are run underground, and so they rarely lose power. So that is a stroke of luck for me, is that I am in an area where our power is usually fairly secure, but nevertheless it does happen from time to time. But you can imagine my pause when I heard that behind me. I was like, oh. Hope I got a UPS. I do have a UPS. I think more streamers should have a UPS. For those of you unaware, a UPS is an uninterrupted power supply, aka like one of those battery bricks that you get for having some hee hee ha ha fun times when you're charging your phone at you know, conventions and things like that, but it's for your computer and it's much heavier duty and can run it for some time. In fact, my computer and my router are plugged into it, so I believe the stream actually would technically keep running very briefly until I shut my PC down, unless the power outage also got my internet service provider altogether. So I have indeed set that up that way, but we'll see. You know, listen, it wasn't in the plans, but sometimes we gotta roll with them. Oh, I bet I can pick up the pieces that I need for that structure around here though, because it was like, yeah, exactly. It was like this and it was this. You're carrying too much stuff? You know who's carrying too much stuff? Fuck you. I don't need the sandbags. Not the smartest move of me to come over here to like further the quest line while I'm carrying too much stuff though. Your UPS for PC is rated for medical equipment. That's pretty good. Mine's only rated for like, you know, good consumer electronics, but Bloop. Bloop. I just want to see what's in here. This is another thing that this game does really good, is the environments are so well crafted for curiosity, where they'll make something that'll catch your eye and then they almost always reward you with something interesting there. Oh, I'm carrying too much stuff. Of course I am. They'll almost always reward you with something interesting there for like if you go check it out. Is there anything here I don't care about? Yeah, a single wooden pillar. Not that I really care about the CDs either, if I'm being completely honest, but it's fine. A PC would also probably be pretty good, but last hot meal for a day? True. Actually, last time we had a power outage, I had a pretty, it was pretty long. Like it was a pretty serious power outage, and it took quite a while for our power to get fixed. And so what we did was we found a nearby shopping area that they actually had like power strips available in the restaurants. And so we like went out and got pizza and then charged up our power bricks and like plugged our laptops in for like a couple hours just to do literally anything while the power was out for hours. So yeah, it worked. It worked. Okay, so much Pokemetal. Do other people use it often? Because the only thing I've seen to use it for is like I can just do another one. The only thing that I see to use it for is like storage boxes, which I don't need that many of yet. There we go. Shwing. I wonder what his specialty is that requires, or that like lets him build concrete. It'll be interesting to see if I already have Pokemon that can do that and I just didn't know it or not. Ba-ba-da-bum. The big improvement you could think of to be made to this game is some kind of universal storage so you can store everything in one place. Yeah, that would be nice. Or a way to expand the range of the crafting stations, picking up adjacent storage, or things like that. You know, that would be nice. But cafe space. Okay. I mean, I'm basically already making that in my other zone in Pallet Town. I could probably just like make one over there. Would I like to know what the metal is used for? I've had access to it since the first Poke Center repair. For Poke Metal? So I saw something about being able to copy other things inside the Pokemon Center, but I couldn't figure out what it wanted me to copy because I tried bringing an item to it and it wouldn't let me copy that item, which was very confusing because that sounded like it was the entire purpose. I would love that. That would be great. I could definitely use that. We're gonna do a little bit of maintenance here and go back to Pallet Town real quick. You made a storage warehouse in one of your maps and you're very happy with it. Yeah, I saw on that same YouTube channel that was doing really nice like Hot Springs Town renovation type thing. They also made a cute little town in the first area, little house in the first area that was up against one of the big hills. And then they dug into it like a 4-layer deep storage bunker that they had all powered up, which was quite nice. If you open your camera and then hit Y, it'll switch to object copy mode. I'm only mad, not at you, but because that was not explained very well, or I just completely missed it if it was. Because I've been so tilted that I couldn't get another frickin' like fishing pole for so long, even though I had like 4 different recipes for fishing poles. And I was just like, but why? But why? That's actually really funny. Thank you. Thank you. Legitimately thank you, even though I'm mildly tilted about it. Okay, we'll put in some beach sand. We'll put in some logs. We'll put in some of this shit. Let's see. Oh, that's actually so annoying. Let's see. We'll put in some of these things I got, and then I have, I think, this one. No, this one. Yeah. We can put in this thing, and then perfect. Perfect suggestion, etiquette. Very much appreciated. Ooh, cleaning supplies. That's kind of nice. Okay. Okay, that's freed up quite a bit of space, and then I can put in some more rocks and crap in here that I surely don't need all of. I have so many. Oh yeah, all that fluff can go. The waste paper can go. Yeah, that can all go there too. Okay. And then I can make myself another... Hold on. Check the environment again. I think, did it take 2 tables? Let's see, where was that? Where are you, Restaurante? Oh, also the frickin' wheelbarrow. I only have 1 wheelbarrow, and I've been wanting to make that other habitat for so long. Oh, that's another one. Okay. I need 2 tables, 2 chairs, a plant, a potted plant, 2 tables, 2 chairs. Okay. Okay. 2 tables. I mean, also the thing is, the game is very overwhelming. And so there's definitely a level of me not... like, figuring that I'll just get to it later, you know, because I've been doing so much stuff. So what if we were like... let's see. So what if we did, like, chairs here? We were like... donk. Ooh, wait. I could probably do this like sideways. Wait. Hold on. Do like chair. And then like the 2 tables. And then tables, and then I needed to do, let's see, what was it? Did I need to put a coffee cup on it? I do need a mug and then a potted plant. Okay. I know I have a potted plant around here somewhere. Some things will take rare Pokemetal to copy, which is harder to find. Also, hi, Goth Booty Goblin. Hello, how are you doing? I am sure that will count as a potted plant. I'm sure I also have some other ones elsewhere, but that's fine. And is the coffee mug in here? I'm sure I can make a coffee mug too by now. This is raw materials. Yes. Okay. You're so tired, but it's too late to take a nap. It's never too late to take a nap. That's my secret. Yes, a mug. Amazing. You know, I've heard some people find it very easy to fall asleep to my voice. So, you know, we can just, you can just lay down, chill out a little, you know. Does that not count as a potted plant? Did I miss something? Potted plant, any. Mug, seat, any. Oh, it's counters. Oh, I have to do counters? Boo. Okay. That's fine. I also have counters around here. We'll just use those later. You're not streaming as late as I used to, but I used to be your bedtime stream. True. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. One of these days, I'll probably have to go back to streaming later. But wait, is that a? Oh no, that's a wall switch, not a wall mirror. Okay. But it's like being on the West Coast. If you start after work at like 6 p.m., like it's already 9 p.m. on the East Coast. It's like, ooh. Okay, so it was counters, is that right? Nope, wrong thing. This one. Counters, okay. I'm pretty sure I can craft counters. Does it count as a furniture? Table, exhibition stand. Stool, bench. Surely I have counters. Surely. God damn it. Maybe not. Maybe not. I know there's a bunch just like sitting around the world that I haven't like picked up. You'd stay up late for me. You stayed up to 5 a.m. this morning because you wanted to see the end of a 10-hour stream. That's crazy. That's crazy style. No, that was just me. Okay. Well, it's fine. Nope. No, I didn't want to go back to Pallet Town. It's fine. It's fine. Brain loading. True. Brain is loading. Oh, that tip is so good though for the vines, because I've been wanting to put like vines on my little cafeteria thing that I'm building, and I didn't have a good way to do it because I couldn't like copy paste them yet. Huge information. Okay. Opt, have you done any amazing beautifying challenges yet? And by that I mean just like making a really nice aesthetic area just for the love of the game. Is that sort of the stage that you're in right now? Ah, why to claim all quests at once? Fair enough. I don't mind it that much anyway. Oh, it's construction? Wait, have I been able to make concrete this whole time? We're gonna need a concrete mixer. Okay. Where did Gremlinbach go? Gremlinbach went nowhere. You didn't see it. It's back. I probably disabled it because when I run Clock Tower streams, which is the last stream that I ran, I turn off a bunch of the redeems that fuck with me too much because I don't want to distract all of the other players. And so several of my like transformations and stuff go away when I am doing that. And then I sometimes forget to turn them back on. Yeah.
Exactly. See, like this? Now, I told all of my players about this, that I, like, turned this off because I thought that it would be too distracting. Wait, wall mirror? Wait, I should just make this for upstairs. I turned it off, and then they all thought it would be hilarious to receive all of their information from me with my voice sounding like this. And I was like, well, listen, I can make that a reality for you if you truly demand it to be so. Nope, can't make that either. Okay. All of this thunder behind me is so ominous. It's like actually so... It's so ominous. Where did that mirror go? It's right there. Boop, 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 boop. I'm actually thinking about recording a promo video of the look at your man, now back to me, now back to your man, now back to me for 2.0. I actually think that would be perfect, nearly perfect. So we need like concrete to fix the thing. We need a concrete mixer. I can't craft one yet, I don't think. Nature's Market? What? So 2 counters, okay. Man, they are really wanting me to, like, counter max right now. Hydrate? Imagine. Imagine hydrating. Ah, yeah. Anything up here? No. Nor... This is so great. This is so great. Okay, I'm gonna check, because it would be in utilities if they gave me the ability. Oh, concrete mixer! I actually can. I just didn't see it, because it was grayed out. Okay, great. Let's go make a concrete mixer in Pallet Town. Right? It's so satisfying. You sent a couple messages about what you're doing in the game. Oh, okay. I felt the buzzes on my phone and couldn't identify the source. So, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, in Twitch chat? Oh. Just scroll up. How dare. Get jarred. Yes, you're turning part of Pallet Town into an icy mountain. There's no ice biome and you want your ice types to be comfortable somewhere.
Yes. Correct. I was curious if we were going to get an icy biome for our next one. Like, that did cross my mind. Cement mixer. Pokemon with a crush specialty to use to make concrete out of water and stone. Fucking massive. I need like 3 of these. I need these everywhere. Your eyes are droopy? It's okay. Give in. Give in to the sleep. You need this. Okay. You've put... Wait, did that just say you need to put the hose in water to use this? Wait, what do you mean the hose? Oh, interesting. Fascinating. This feels like pollution. This feels like pollution. Okay. Okay. Would I like to put something inside? Yes. Limestone. Oh, I guess it, okay, so it works like a forge. Okay, I see. Come, yes. Mix concrete for me. Where did I find the malicious armor? I found a single piece of I found an armor piece in the ground as one of the like dig ups, and then it gave me a recipe to make malicious armor from just iron and that one piece, and you can make either the malicious armor or the like nicer armor. So yeah. Does that make sense? Amazing. Okay. And then we can leave these dorks to do this while I go here. Yeah. So I think that I found it. Will Gremlinbot get a 2.0? Gremlinbot already has a 2.0. But for marketing purposes, I might not release it on the same day. I've been advised to not blow my load all in one day so that I can extend the celebration event for more days. Because I'm bad at marketing, and other people are not. And so, like, maybe I should listen to them. It's a sentence? Why? What are you getting from that sentence? Ooh, wait. Do I have a good spot that I can mix this up? I want to get like a pond just for mixing. I should have... Maybe we'll do like right here. We'll be like doink, like doink, doink, doink. We'll just like turn this all into a pond. Actually, that's kind of cool. No, no, that was a mistake. That was... All right, Ditto, I need you to swallow. There we go. Why did that not fill in? There we go. There we go. I'm doing this for you, Conkelder, so that you can have a nice pool to mix concrete in. Okay, and then we can just put the rest of this limestone in there. And hey, what's up, bro? No, come back. I have to goon my 2.0. What do you mean by that? You mean I have to edge it? Is that what we were saying? Hello? Why? Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. There we go. Listen, okay? I'm bad at marketing. Yeah, I think this is a known fact. I think that this is a known fact. Wait, are we seriously already at an ad break? That's crazy. That's crazy. This second hour went by even faster than the first hour. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hey, you gave me iron ladders right next to a broken ladder. How convenient. How convenient. I do like the quality of life that this game lets you put up ladders like while you're on the ladder. I think that that's nice. I wish that it let you be a little bit more flexible with what you put up, but you know, it's good enough. Ooh, wait, I need this sign. I can't craft this sign and I haven't had access to one for a while. Sorry, I'm gonna steal your sign, okay, girl? Sorry, you're just gonna have to get over it. There we go. Okay. Amazing. Incredible. It's so funny that I've gone through this whole game without Pokemetal because I simply did not know how to do it. Did not know how to like do what I needed to. Incredible. So on brand. Actually, usually I'm pretty good with mechanics, but... Hi! How's it going, Salt? How are you doing? We're having a great time in Junk City. Talking about 2.0, you know? Oh yeah, they wanted me to build that hut over here. Just got like so many things to do. Also, I love that Ghastly can just follow me everywhere. Ghastly, what are even your specialties? What are you good at? Oh, that's so nice of them that they gather and trade. Okay. That's so nice of them that they put whatever Pokemon are following you in the current area, like Pokedex filter, because I really like the filter to only show the current area that you're in, but it would be really annoying if it didn't include your followers. It's the wife Pokemon. You made a bracelet of me? That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wait, hello? Who's that in the distance? Wait, hello? There's so many Pokemon just like sitting around in this one. You'd like to show me an interesting spot on the island? Hell yeah. I do love Gardevoir though, for like non-horny reasons. Just actual. Moisturizing makeup. Teleport? Wait. How does teleport work? Oh, that was literally just Tinkaton's giant hammer in the distance. The way that I was looking at this, that looked like almost like a purple-haired Gardevoir in the back. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it almost looks like her head is like leaned back to the side. Okay, not anymore. Okay, wait. Gardevoir, where'd you go? The current map filter is key because the Pokedex order makes no sense. Isn't it just Pokedex order, but like with gaps? I feel like unfiltered is just like actual Pokedex order. How did you get in there? Oh, you just walked through the front door. Makes sense. Oh shit, I got Sabrina's outfit? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, we can stay in Sabrina's outfit. There's a cave beneath this building that's piqued my interest. I sense a powerful aura coming from within. I've been hesitant to venture in myself. Would you be willing to explore? Absolutely. Cave diving is already my bread and butter. We first need to block off the source of water. Take Gardevoir with you. Yes. Wait, where was the water though? That's it? You've given in? You're passing out? Good. Take care of yourself. That's what you really need to be doing. Ooh, it's a Team Rocket. Oh, this is that building that I already did. That's so funny. So I should be able to just like... Right? Oh, there's like one more? All right. Right? Wasn't that what you wanted? You wanted me to like block off the water in here? I'm certain those ore deposits are the source of the powerful aura I sense. Yeah? Are they? These are just like regular... What is it? Ore was coming from the Pokemetal fragment. This ore is quite rare, you know. Thank you for joining me and indulging my curiosity. If you take some Pokemetal fragments with you, I'm sure you'll find a use for them, though the ore deposits are quite hard. Yes, sure. Okay, I've already figured that one out. I'm quite sure I smelled a hamburger steak in the area earlier, or did I imagine it? I mean, that's okay. I have 10 of them with me. Okay, it is ad break time. I'm gonna take a quick little break to hydrate myself, and in this case, with all the lightning going on, to check on my kitties and stuff like that. So make sure that you guys are all stretching yourselves and things like that. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay. I am not gonna lie, I completely forgot. I completely forgot that these like funfetti blocks gave Pokemetal. I had obtained some before without realizing that that's where I had gotten them from. Or maybe I did, but I was just like so overwhelmed that by the time I actually started doing something with the fragments, I just didn't really have anything better to do. And so that's so funny that I just like have not been breaking these blocks because I just figured, they're just kind of like funky. They're just sort of like funky blocks, which also means, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I've seen them in the caves in some of the Dream Islands as well. So yeah. So I saw this thing today. Are any of you guys familiar with Meld? It is an OBS competitor, I suppose I should say. It's a broadcasting studio, and it's been like trying to sort of like, I would say, well, how should I say this? So it's trying to go sort of the element of Streamlabs, of being like, hey, we make a bunch of things convenient so that you, the streamer, you know, don't have to do it by hand. So like competing with OBS in that way, because OBS, you have to do everything by hand, and competing with Streamlabs because that's kind of Streamlabs' gimmick as well. And so, like, I would say that its biggest feature that it has is that, if I remember correctly, it has integrated TikTok, like streaming and chat, I think, which is quite helpful because TikTok is notoriously a pain in the ass to work with for broadcasting and for streamers and stuff like that. And so today they announced their like big new feature that they've been working on, that is basically integrating an AI like assistant for streaming that lets you like basically put in a prompt that will like create an HTML code, like simple widgets and stuff like that. And it's like, ooh. Like, I already wasn't using Meld in the first place, but it feels like your dog is acting super weird right now. How so? I have like so many different thoughts about it. It's like, on the one hand, it's like, okay, it's actually still like pretty limited. On another hand, it's also just like, I'm so like, I don't know. The AI integrations that everybody seems to be coming up with are just not that impressive to me. I'm gonna let this water back out because I actually like this water better. They're just not that impressive to me, and are kind of just like really, I don't know, they're just like really lazy. But like the thing that's really interesting to me is that I feel like there is this general, so some people don't care at all about like AI stuff. Some people, there's a significant portion, especially in the VTuber community, that's like very open to speaking out against AI when it comes to creative works. So like art, music, all of those things. And I completely get that. I completely get why they're like, why are we making machines to put hardworking artisans out of work so that we can just get bottom of the barrel dog shit, right? Totally fine. Get that. Totally get that point of view. But what I don't get, I guess, is, wait, I can use my slicers to just like harvest this without, oh my God. Today Unc learns. But what I think is really interesting is that does not extend to programming. People seem to be like totally fine with having an AI like make you a widget or program something that they would have had to pay somebody to do before. And I think that's really interesting that like a technical skill is essentially not valued at all, but like a, wait, do these count as counters? What do these count as? Yeah, I don't know. It's just very interesting. And it's a very interesting sort of cabinet. I don't care that much about a cabinet. I don't know. It's a very interesting divide. And like, even I have sort of complicated feelings about that aspect as well, that like there's a lot of development stuff that's just boring. Like developers don't want to do either. So like in that sense, it's kind of not that big of a deal, but it's very interesting that it's like people are okay with removing some kinds of work, but they sort of have a value judgment on what kind of work is allowed to be removed. And also nobody seems to want to address the fact that that has been true for all forms of industrialization and automation throughout history. And I don't think anybody wants to go backwards on any of those things, right? Like nobody wants to go back to hand plows. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason that like automated plows and stuff like that are used, because like people don't, it's highly intensive. But it's also true that like, you know, you used to be able to get jobs doing things that, oh my God, that's a little squirrely. You used to be able to get jobs doing certain things that like are just automated away now. And so like, I don't know, it's a really interesting mess, I guess. And I think because AI is so versatile, it makes it, splat. It makes it, it's asking these questions a lot faster and about a lot more things all at once. I think maybe that's what it is. Staring at you like your staircase, and he's panting a lot. And he's been doing this for the past 20 minutes. I almost said, is your Pokemon. Is it hot where you live? Because if so, it sounds like he's probably just dehydrated. Because dogs have to get rid of their heat by panting because they don't sweat like we do. Your brother is a programmer and uses AI to help him troubleshoot his problems if he's having issues, right? Well, and that's a little bit different too, because that's like using it as a knowledge resource. And I mean, but even that, obviously there's things like that that are also part of it. You somewhat agree with the sentiment against AI art, but oftentimes they're also do you find it ironic when they're perfectly fine and even supportive of similar use of AI and other things? You're not entirely against LLMs, but AI just steals just as much if chatbots and translation and coding. Yes, that's another thing, right? A lot of the argument against AI art, quote unquote, is that it's just stolen it from artists. And it's like, how do you think it learned the language and how do you think it learned to code? You know, like it's the same thing. It did the same thing. Yeah. Non-coders definitely have more rope to hang themselves on their vibe coded crap, but I don't know. I think programming is still a career. It is. No, I won't like make that a hesitation. It is. I do think that there is definitely a desire by a lot of tech companies to like pull the rug out from the entry level careers and just like have people that are more comfortable with architecting just like AI architect a bunch of stuff that like junior coders would be using to like learn the ropes. And I think that that'll cause problems in the long run, but that's also a hard problem to quantify. And so like it could become one of those things that is even harder to get to a level where you are hireable, if that makes sense. But even so, in the case like I'm talking about, like making custom widgets is something that is like actively something that people are paying for. Like people, it costs money to make custom widgets because they're kind of, you know, they require some level of, even though it's like basic, it's HTML, they still require some level of coding knowledge and understanding to be able to make. And, you know, you could say the same thing about emote artists, right? It's like, well, that's not real art. That's just like, you know, like who cares if emotes go away? But it's like, there's a lot of people that make an entire living off of making emotes for people, you know, like quickly, cutely, effectively, you know, all of the above. So I don't know. It's very interesting where the lines get drawn and the justifications for them are. It is kind of warm in your house, but his drinking bowl is like 5 steps away from him. Yeah, I mean... Okay, what is buzzing? Is that just my insulin pump? The floor is definitely raised for juniors. You need to know more about your job's business and contribute at a higher level than just a code monkey. AI should be a tool. You have to take a lot of messy cases brought upon by 100% AI translated documents. LLMs are just as good as a person in wielding it, though. True. True also. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very complex topic, but it's very interesting to see the different responses to things, especially with things like Meld, because there's a site or there's a YouTube channel that I follow that I generally have respected the opinion of, and generally still do. He has a lot of good content, but he was like very gung-ho on it, but also was sponsored, cough, cough, about it, like adding all of this flexibility, and the top comment for it was basically like, the problem is, like, I don't understand why you would be okay with this and not okay with other... Ooh, sync. I want these. Give them to me. But not okay with it, like, automating other tasks. And, like, somebody else in the comments basically said, like, the problem with AI is that it's basically turned into a do-it-for-me machine for people that don't want to learn a skill and also don't want to pay somebody else that did learn the skill. And I think that sort of encapsulates what's so difficult about it, is that it does that. Also, welcome in, F. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. I am Greibach, Cyber Vampire, Unk Maxon Gamer. I am, I think, fairly well known to you all, but if you don't know me, that's who I am. I have recently been on a cozy game kick with Pokopia, which I have been loving quite dearly. It is extremely adorable. I love it a ton. I see that you're playing Breath of the Wild. How did that go for you? How long have you been playing Breath of the Wild? Last I saw you were playing Majora's Mask, I believe. Thank you for trusting me with your community. If you need to raid and run, absolutely A-okay. But other than that, hi. If you want to stick around, I'd love to chit chat. Yes. Is this the one that goes back to... Is this the one that goes back to my starting town? I think it is. Majora's Mask was redeemed. Oh, okay. So you haven't beaten Majora's Mask. The cheese driver tilt puzzles. That is the best thing about Breath of the Wild, in my opinion, is how many creative solutions it allows for. And I think that it's a great strength of that game and any game that lets you use tools in fun, creative ways that aren't the obviously designed way. Yes. Full on Wisconsin with that cheese? Fair enough, fair enough. Incredible. Yeah, how far into Breath of the Wild are you? Loop. You're going zone by zone, smacking the shinies and mini quests. Not quite to the first beast yet. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously a little bit difficult to quantify exactly where you are, right? Because like the game is so non-linear, right? You could go anywhere you wanted right off the bat if you were so inclined. And so obviously you know, that makes that a little bit difficult, but yeah, that makes sense. Your glider is turning into Dragonite? Yes. Yes. This game is so cute and so good at utilizing Pokemon moves and lore and transform in really cute ways to make effective and useful tools. Your watering is you grow a Squirtle like tail and back to like spit water out, and you're like, blah, water gun. If you want to like speed clear, you can turn into a graveler and then just like pound through blocks and like speed clear it out. You can actually go a lot faster than that if you're using something else, but you can glide. If you want to swim, you turn into Lapras. It's so cute. This game is so cute. I love it so much. It is like, as a huge lifelong Pokemon enjoyer, this game is Pokemaxing. Like, it is so good. Yeah, I mean, valid, you know, valid. I have a lot of issues with Nintendo as well, so, but it is very cute. Whoa. The Derpy Lapis face is gold. Dude, the Derpy, all the faces are gold. I'm so happy that they've stuck to the convention of Ditto transformations, just having the stupid looking Ditto face on them. I think it's such a genius implementation. I think it's extremely funny. Okay, we're gonna put a fishing pole here. And we're gonna get me a little seat. Do I have a seat somewhere in here? Probably not. I don't usually pick up chairs. Ooh. Yes, Ditto is the equivalent of a changeling. Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Except like less flexible because changelings can, you know, changelings can just become their own person if they want to, but that's also kind of the gimmick, right? Is that Ditto can't quite perfectly transform. Like in the show and in the games, or in the main games it can, but they've sort of just determined that if Ditto is at all an important character, then that Ditto can't transform. And that's also kind of very funny. Kind of like a mimic. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Do you know the theory about Ditto being a failed attempt at creating Mew, or at cloning Mew, rather? You grew up with Pokemon and Nintendo, so it's the same heartbroken disappointment you had with V Shoujo. I know, it really is unfortunate. Okay, this theory is great. I love it. So the theory is that we know scientists were trying to clone Mew, and that is how we got Mewtwo. This is just simply fact. And in the area, in the islands where they were doing their experiments and created Mewtwo is also the only area in the original Pokemon game where you can get a Ditto. A Ditto shares the exact same like color hex code as Mew does. So they are both that same pinkish purplish color. Additionally, the old deep lore for Pokemon states that like all Pokemon descend from Mew, and it has like basically all their Pokemon DNA can trace back to Mew. And who is the Pokemon who can transform into every Pokemon? Ditto. And finally, Ditto and Mew are the only Pokemon capable of learning the move Transform. So the idea is that it was a failed attempt to clone Mew, and it just turned out as a little goofy blob guy ball that has the DNA sequencing of all Pokemon, and so it has the unique ability to turn into any Pokemon. Yes. It's pretty good. Pretty good. You wonder if that theory would hold true if Mew wasn't surprise added? You heard somewhere that Mew was kind of a last minute addition. I mean, maybe. Like, I guess the question is how that would integrate with Mewtwo, right? Because Mewtwo is also obviously tied into this theory in terms of how all of that works. So like, yeah. Yeah, right? It's like so well done. I love those game theories that like maybe aren't official, but they're so well crafted that it kind of doesn't matter because in your head, like it is fine, right? It's like, this is so good that Like, there's no reason not to. There's no reason to like excommunicate it from the theory. It's great. I'm just like putting all of my shit in here right now. Boop. Yes. Also, there's like various theories about, you know, different movies or TV shows existing in the same universe as something else, just like before or after certain events or things like that. And I always find those fun as well. Exactly, exactly. It really doesn't hurt anything, like canonically speaking, and it makes so much sense, right? It's such a harmless theory that also is great. It's fantastic. Yeah. Yes, that too. Boop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop. Ba-ba-da-bum. Oh, beautiful flowers. Gather more shit. Okay, makes sense. Of course. Bloom. Okay, let's check on our concrete. Surely that's all done by now, right? Oh, wow. That's a lot. 10 turned into 52? Holy moly. Pokedex is clearly written in world by 10-year-olds. That's true too. I do love that also. Like the Pokedex is written by 10-year-olds, and that's the explanation for why there's all of these dumb, like, this Pokemon is hotter than the surface of the sun, or things like that. Is like, yeah, man, a 10-year-old just wrote that this really hot Pokemon is just like, he's hotter than the surface of the sun. Like, you're like, yeah. This is just an acceptable loss of scientific accuracy for the scientists in the Pokemon world because they get all the free child labor. Gonna crawl into a bed? Oh, lovely. Thank you so much for the raid, Af. I hope you had a lovely stream and a lovely day and a lovely week up ahead of you. So thanks for sharing your community with me and dropping by. Yes. Hate to immediately hit you with another chore, but I actually need one more special part to get the lifts in working order. What's that? Need a special gear. You can't find a gear like it anywhere around here. I need an iron ingot. Girl, if you just told me that ahead of time, you know what? This is such a good parallel for real life annoyances of like, you knew that you needed this ahead of time. You could have literally just asked me. I have so many of them. I have so many of them. Literally where I just came from. I have so many of them. It's fine. Meow. Oh, did you hear me saying earlier that Dimension 20 just started a new season that's set in Vampire the Masquerade? The first episode came out last week, and I think the second episode came out just now, actually. I think it comes out at 4. Yeah, the first episode was very funny. It was very clear that they were basically told, you're going to start as somewhat important vampires, fuck it up as hard as you can. And boy, did they go off gung-ho and fuck it up mightily in very funny, stupid ways. And the season is called City Council of Darkness. So, like, they basically got deported to buttfuck nowhere in Portland or in Oregon, and we're told, yes, you will rule over the land of this small town with a population of 12,000 people. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. Like. Bloom. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum. bum 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 ba-da-dum. Okay, let's head back. Oh wait, it's fine. I'll get it later. I'll get it later. This game causes me to squirrel really hard. I should probably have gotten copper in advance just in case. Give me a minute. So is this something that I can like do for her kind of like lumber? Where I can like bring metal to her and have her assemble something that she needs? Look at that terrifying monstrosity. I was just about to say if there was a Pokemon MOBA, but there actually is one. If there were a Pokemon like action-adventure RPG game, I would play Tinkaton. Like little cute adorable pink Pokemon, giant fuck you mega hammer. Like that's already basically what I do in Souls games anyway these days. Just like big giant hammer. Maybe I'll look around while this is happening. Also, I can look at that Pokedex entry again for the, like, kitchen sink thing. What was that? What's this? Oh, this is Raichu? It's like kitchen and towels. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-da. Cafe space I was working on. Just need the bed for that one. I don't know why it is. I keep like losing track of some of these habitats that I found that like I know exist. Did I really? Oh, this is the tableside delivery. Right. Where are you? I guess I can check. No, A to Z, no. A to Z doesn't help if you don't know what it's actually called. There it is. So I have that. I have a sink. Yeah, so I could actually just do that. I can do that right now. Some Tinka gears, huh? Okay. Can make a lift platform, just set up 2 lift platforms a good distance from each other, and that'll lift between them. Okay. Come on, little murder bunny thing. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay. Set up a lift platform. Probably teach you how to make lift platforms. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. I also need this for one of my challenges for my EVs, which is great. Iron, concrete, and Tinka gear. Okay. Per tip on lift placement, both lifts have to be fully visible from each other. That makes sense. That makes sense. Kind of like the power lines, they have to like the lines have to line up, or like they can't be obstructed. Okay, so yes, perfect, makes sense. Hey, that looks real good. Try placing the lift platform so it connects. I did. Yes. Yes, great. I've got a lift running between here and Pokemon Center Island. I'd love to check out what you're building. Why don't I escort you? Yes. Take me. Yes, come, join. Oh, sweet. Okay, so it makes multiple in a row. That's awesome. I was just about to ask that if there was a 2 Pokemon limit. Amazing. Incredible. Gonna have to build more of these tonight after stream so that I can get another Pokemon from, get another Eevee. Oh. No, I didn't. I have nothing interesting for you. Bum-ba-da-bum. Bloink. Okay. Where to go? Maybe you're gonna like the concrete mixer? I don't know. Ooh. Hello? I don't know if I actually took a picture of Ho-Oh yet. Doink. Veggies are the best. Hope Tinkaton doesn't dislike water. I got one of my Pokemon like stranded in the caves because... You good, Tinkaton? Okay. I got one of my Pokemon stranded in a cave because it didn't want to get in water, but it like got itself stuck on top of some stalagmites or stalactites, and like it's just as I don't know. I thought it was very silly. Where is? I know I have like 2 of those, right? 2 of the like homes. Did I deposit them? I probably did, huh? Well. What did you want from me? Oh, okay. Bring you to Tangrowth. Got it. Hope you'll continue helping out Greibach. That's right. Just say the word and I'll help build this town any way I can. See if there's anything to get started on. If you make lifts, you can have Pokemon follow you even to far off places. If you don't have enough Tinka Gears, give them some iron ingots. Yes, I can give you some more iron ingots. I will need more. Look at this. We're irons. I'm just gonna have you make a crap load. Make me some Tinka Gears. Yes. Yes. Perfect. All right. Okay, you can do that, and maybe I will go get one of those houses. Oh, did I just put it in here? Nope. No, I didn't. Let's see. Okay, we'll just go back. Nope, 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 nope. Pallet Town used to be the 4th one, so I just sort of default to going back there. Get some more of my iron out. And let's see. Yeah. Get my concrete out. Ooh, I can also drop the concrete off. Oh, interesting. They made different amounts. Huh. That's very interesting. Okay, I also have a question for anybody who has been doing this a little bit longer. I've noticed that I can ask a whole bunch of Pokemon to make paint, but it then like says that they don't know how to make paint. And so I'm like, why does it let me ask them that? And I thought that the paint making was with the like crush specialty, but it seems like the crush specialty is actually for concrete, unless it's both. So can anybody clarify what exactly the requirements are for being able to make paints? Because, yeah, that's a little confusing. It is crush. Okay, so crush is for making paint, but I can apparently ask non-crush Pokemon to make paint anyway, which I don't understand why that would be the case. But it is, so whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna crush this up. Veggies are the best, said no one ever. No, that's just my bias. Crush does both, okay. But my question is, why does it then let me ask non-crush Pokemon to do painting, to make paint rather? Like if they can't do that. That seems baffling. What do you need? It lets you know that the item you are offering to them can be made into paint. Pokemon must have the crush specialty to actually do it. If you tried to give squishy clay to a Pokemon without burn and then make some bricks will still appear. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I understand. Yes, thank you. Okay. I need a species with generate. Rip. Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. There's been so much raid love today. To those of you who don't know me, I am Greibach, cyber vampire, unk gaming VTuber. I love all sorts of action, adventure, and RPG games, and have recently been on a cozy game stint here with Pokopia, which I love dearly because I've also been a lifelong Pokemon fan. Thank you for sharing your community with me. If you need to raid and run, absolutely A-okay. We all know that streaming takes a lot of energy out of you, but if you are interested in sticking around, we would love to have you. How are you doing, and how was Deltarune? I have not ever played that game, but I have certainly heard of it because, like, it's pretty, it's a pretty well-known game. I did not get around to playing Reventure yet. Listen, there's so many games in the theoretical chambers, you know? You played it so many times, you're literally streaming it so you can tiz them out over theories. You know what? That's so valid. That is so valid. Do I have any generate Pokemon here? That's like me with Souls games, you know? It's like, I've beaten Elden Ring like 20 times. Do I need to beat it another time? No, but also, maybe. But what about one more? You know what I mean? Okay, so I need a builder and an electricer. Electricurier. Let's see. So yeah, electricity and the bulldoze specialty. We can grab both of those. Now, if I fly in Pokemon from another region to build this building, will they go back home after they're finished, or are they kind of stuck here until I, like, send them home? You have to grab food? Hell yeah. Have a good snack slash dinner and bedtime. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And yeah, like I said, thank you for sharing your community with me. They'll go home when they're done? Oh, good. good. I was not wanting to have to like rehome them again. Great, you will follow. What is? I think Makuhita probably has that specialty, right? Is that a shoink? Let's see. Pokedex. It's probably the fastest. Was it already on what I needed? It was. Okay. Makuhita, yeah, you can come with me. And we'll just grab Azumarill, or... It's just a Marill, right? Meow, meow. Tank Master's engineering specialty is like build on steroids? Really? Does it... What does that do? Is it... does it actually make it faster? Or... That would be cool. I guess before I commit, does it actually build buildings faster? Because that would be sick. Also, that is the second moth-themed raid of the night. It drastically cuts down on build time? Oh, dang. Okay. Maybe I'll send Makuhita back then and just let the other one help me. Amazing. I will do that, and then I will just finish this. Oh wait, did I also need? Wait. Yeah. Okay, I just need the bill. Okay, so I don't need you anymore. Let's split up. Okay, bye. Let's split up. Okay, bye. Okay, amazing, incredible. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, that is bleak. For those of you who don't know, the hammer that Tinkaton uses is made from the corpses of this Pokemon's evolved form, Corviknight, where it like turns into a dark, edgy knight in shining armor bird Pokemon that like has a natural rivalry with the Tinkaton evolutions, and it kills them and uses the armor from their bodies to make a giant hammer. That is very funny. You know what? I should just make some more of these. Because I have so many grass Pokemon here that I haven't gotten yet. Bring. Meow. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, I guess that one's just already operational, huh? Or is that? Oh, that's where I came in. Duh. Right? Yeah, okay. No, this is where I came in. Oh. Okay, well. Not much. We are checking out Pokopia today. Very excited. We just started the 4th island. We're having a lot of fun, but kind of just vibing, you know? Wait, when did I get jarred again? That was recent. Okay, amazing. I was gonna say, like, I was surprised when I looked over. Oh, speaking of what's up, have any of you guys seen the original Scary Movie with the what's up scene? The like sort of infamous meme scene that they did in that movie that I feel like lasted forever. If I remember correctly, there was a Super Bowl commercial for it and everything. Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Do you guys know what I'm talking about, or do I just sound like a crazy person? I mean, I am a crazy person, but I'm sure I also sound like one. How does it get the first kill? Does it borrow a hammer from another one? Well, they start with a small one. So, you know, maybe they like, I don't know. It's a great question. The ecology of Pokemon Wars is something I would watch a documentary on. Like a David Attenborough explains Pokemon warfare. I would be pretty there for that. Tengadon is also the final form of a three-stage line. Yes, yes. Yeah, they've been war never changes, you know, like they've been fighting each other for eons, it seems like. For all time. Okay, so we're just gonna get this. We're just gonna steal all this shit. Towel rack, yes. Okay, I see the shape of this. I mean, yeah. We're just gonna wait for Tinkaton to finish. Maybe I'll explore her island a little bit more. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, scary movie, the What's Up scene. I saw the Japanese dub of it, and for some reason it hit just as hard. Like hearing those like very like it's a tone of voice that you only ever really like see in anime, of that like super deep Japanese voice, and just like hearing a couple of them just be like doshita, doshita, like it was so funny. I don't know. It definitely cracked me up. It is funny when a dubbed version of something can like meet or exceed the original. Ooh, Did you guys hear that the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie got like hacked and leaked? Now everybody's thirsting after Toph. What a timeline. What a timeline. Oh my god, I'm carrying too much stuff. Crap. Ugh. Okay. Half the random crap that I'm carrying is because I don't have a good spot to put it yet. So I'm kind of just like lazily hanging on to it. And half of it is because I actively use it. Carrying too much stuff? All right, what are we gonna... We don't need rough walls. It's fine. Sewer hole covers? Okay. Don't really need those either, but... As he continues exploring inward rather than... Is this... This is that cave, yeah? Yes. Great. Why are you... Why did you stop following me? Is this your home now? Yeah? Was that it? Oh, I just needed to complete your request? Dummy, okay. I see. I say that as if people didn't already do that. Well, yeah, but now there's like older Toph, but not old Toph. You know what I mean? New Avatar: Last Airbender to erase the Shyamalan movie. I mean, it's animated, so I guess it doesn't really help in that. I'll have to send you some dank memes later, Opt. From what I hear, a lot of, like, it's basically the, like, Korra-aged version of the crew, or, like, maybe slightly older than that, even. So they've like aged up everybody a bit, and they're all like buff and fine sounding from the sound of it. Yeah, this not even MILF Toph. This is like prime Toph. This is like 25-year-old Toph. From my understanding, I think that it was like a bunch of people were complaining about it because it's basically gotten no hype yet, no like pre-market hype, and it's going to be released only on Paramount Plus streaming, which a lot of people are like, yeah, ain't no fucking way. Which is one of those complex things of like, I don't really like the argument for piracy that like, I just don't like your streaming platform. You know, but like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, I guess. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need, what else do we not need? I mean, I really don't need these. I have so much wood. Definitely don't need that. Don't need one of those. Don't need one of those. I don't need a lot of these, to be perfectly honest. These are just some blocks. I can drop that off. Hello, welcome back. How's it going? It's been a while. How you doing? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh. We're having a lot of fun with Pokopia. I wish I could get a progress. I wish I could get like a progress on. Yeah, I need you to just stand right there. Let me see that. How do I check my camera roll even? Nah, that's not a good angle. Plus? Frames? Frames? Filters? Okay, that's kind of cool. So I could be like, cool tones. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Mild take. Mild take. I think more games should allow you to apply photo mode filters over just the whole game. Like if they already have the code in to let you, are you just chilling here? Do you not need to go home? Did you just stay here? There's so many cool aesthetic filters that they clearly allow you to use anywhere and on anything in the game. I don't understand why they don't just like let you use those filters just full stop. I feel like that would improve games so much. Well, not so much, but it would be like a really cool improvement, you know, because there are so many of those that would just look so awesome. And I don't know, maybe it's their like artistic vision TM, but you can tell how much I am supporting that. Calculating time, 6 p.m. Oh my God. So it takes it from a 1 day duration to 1 hour. That is insane. Thank you for that pro tip. That's amazing. That is an amazing speed up of time. Holy. Okay, and then we're gonna make us some Poke transporter thingies. We're gonna make like 3? Oh, I don't have enough iron. Okay. The tip is that Tinkaton, if you use her for a building project, drastically reduces the time it takes. So this project would have been 1 day, and 1 day really just means until midnight the day that you're on. So the amount of time that would take somewhat depends, but I put her on it and it's taking 1 hour, which is significant. That's a significant difference in time. You forgot a card to get a bingo card and how to check it. Well, that's because we stopped playing bingo because, to be honest, nobody was playing bingo. So I took the commands off because was more work on my end. May come back one day in the future, but for the moment, we have no bingo. So, there we go. Whoop. I think daily resets at 5 a.m. Really? I thought it was at midnight. Well, whatever. The point is, somewhere in my sleep cycle. Somewhere in my sleep cycle. Okay, we have ads. So I am... Oh, well, wall switch. Didn't really need that, but that's okay. I'm gonna take a quick break to rest my voice and stretch and get a drink and all that, because I learned last time I was playing Pokopia that if I just don't get up for 3 hours, my body starts to hurt. So we'll be right back. Would you guys be interested in like setting out to do sort of a build project in Pokopia at some point? Pineapple on pizza, how dare you? Disgusting. Listen, you can live your pineapple on pizza desires in your own sick, twisted cult, but not with me, okay? No, it's fine. It's not actually the worst, but I also don't like it. Gulp? Nope. Not correct. Yeah, like let's, you know, like with the goal of, say, we'll do a, we're gonna make like a little hot springs town or something. Which way do you, down, let's go. You just realized that we had stream avatars, had to change yours to your favorite Pokemon. Fing? Wait, what's Fing? Do I just not know this Pokemon? Wait, or did you just... You do a Cloud Island with chat? Oh, that's a fun idea too. Ah, coughing. Ah, yes. Coughing. Really? That's your favorite Pokemon? I respect that. Oh, shit. Now, coughing's the first one, right? Like the mono, the single boy? Yeah. I'll probably be okay. Nah, I'd win. Oh, speaking of nah, I'd win. I think Into the Spider-Verse, or the Spider-Verse third movie is coming out next year, which is exciting. Yes, dojo training. Yes, understood. Follow me. All right, where am I following you? Bro just looked like he was about to yeet himself off the world. Ooh. Great office table, love that. What is this? Pokemon can process materials you put in here. That looks like a furnace. Is it just a fancier furnace? You can tell the spot's surrounded by super solid sand. Let me tell you, punching stuff with all your might is equally solid workout. Of course, a single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse like me to pulverize it into dust. Be sure to clean up after yourself and no leaving a sandy mess for others. Got it? That's just common decency. It might take a few decades, but if you manage to bring me 6 blocks of ordinary sand... Actually, you can use sand by melting it down to make glass. Try collecting sand. It's sure to come in handy. Oh, yeah, I already figured that one out. Okay. Yeah, is this just like a fancy furnace? If so, that's kind of sick. You have a little beanie coughing plushie that you've had since you were a Millijule. Love that. I love the science name. Oh, that's so good. That's similar to me using bites for things. He was your stress ball and now he's your unofficial Pokemon mascot. That's amazing. That's awesome, actually. I'm so much more basic. Yeah. Sorry to ask, but could you come with me for a sec? Yeah? What do you... Okay. Yeah, I'm so much more basic. I love Haunter as my favorite, and Ghastly. I actually love Ghastly and Haunter way more than I love Gengar, which I know is like kind of blasphemous, but at the same time, I just think that Gengar is like a little boring. Yeah, I hate to say it. I know it's up there. What is up there? Is it? Which is funny because, like, obviously, like, Ghastly's just a sphere of gas with a face on it, but he's just got so much attitude, you know? Just got so much attitude. Okay, I guess I can just, like, take this ladder. You're growing very bored of Spider-Man. It's the same loop over and over again. He gets happy, struggles to defend it, and he loses happiness, and then, yeah. I mean, that's... What do you mean I can't place that? Can you not place wood ladders and metal ladders together? Are we McFucking serious right now? Chat? Am I getting punked? Are we serious? How long has that room had 2 eerie candles? Since it's been here. I feel like this is like a seance room or something like that. Especially with these walls. They're very cool, very, very chic. We love that. Exactly. It's not as blasphemous as pineapple on pizza. Yeah, exactly. I know it's up there. Why are you like this, game? Okay. Well, I guess I can just do it the boring way and just use like sand or okay, fine. Gonna make me do it this way against all odds. Gulp. Seriously? Are we game? I'm gonna need you to get up off my ass right now. Oh my god, it's actually so annoying. It's so annoying that I just need like one more. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take these bottom ones and then we're gonna just build blocks up there, okay? We're gonna just go like this. We're gonna do this the stupidest way I can because it's being a butt. Incredible. How's it going? It's going great. How are you doing today? What do you mean I can't place this right now? Okay. Well, clearly there's a different problem. Speak to the poly, but it just says I know it's up there. Didn't I already talk to it? You can climb up to the top here. There's a dojo just a short walk away. It's like a place, yeah. Used to be an elevator, but it's busted. Yeah. Sure. You're gonna teach me how to fix the elevator? Okay, got it. Okay. You know, I've been complimenting this game at being really good about letting you discover things beforehand, but there's a few things that it's really bad about. There's a few things that it's really bad. You happy it's already Wednesday? Me too. Me too. Yeah, so apparently the reason is because I hadn't talked to him and had him tell me to fix the ladder first. Baffling. Baffling. Of course, fair enough. Can I hear you? Yes. Yeah. I see the machine hooked up to the ladder. Yep. It's an elevator platform. Now all you gotta do is put another one of those down here. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, let's take a look up here first. He's probably gonna be like, here, I'm gonna give you a tutorial on how to make one. And I'm gonna be like, thanks. Thanks for that. Oh, shit. Let's go. Okay, we can take the black belt outfit. That's cool, though. We got that at least. You really enjoyed the Clock Tower stream? I'm glad to hear it. Especially from people that haven't ever like watched or played Clock Tower before, I do sometimes worry that the game is a little, how you might say, opaque with having so much information to process. So I am really glad that you enjoyed it. And I am trying to schedule one for 2 weeks from now, actually, a week and a half. Uh-huh. Alakazam! Ooh. Okay. Let me guess, it's with a seance room? No. Oh, okay. Let's see. I need a crystal ball and a simple cushion. Okay. What do you think of that alakazam, huh? Is it going to give me a recipe how to make it with glass? It's like, hey, you know how we taught you to make glass? The window panes kind of remind you of the crystal ball. Oh, yeah, because the window panes give you glass, right? If you break them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I pick up what you're putting down, game. Good thing I already had 10 million glass before. Yeah, the Naruto run is very funny. Does this count as furniture? Does it count as anything? Maybe miscellaneous? Yes. Glass and twine, easy. Okay, so we'll go, even though I just picked all this stuff up, we'll just go put it back down. Simple cushion. And doop, 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 doop. Ooh, doop. It was a lot to process, but the more the game progressed, the more you were able to understand it, plus seeing everyone's strategy unfold in real time. That's why I love it so much. I love Clock Tower. It is so fun, and it's so, like, it's so fun to watch people tick, you know, to watch their brains work and figure out, oh, hey, look at that, a simple cushion that I could make a second habitat here for. I just love it so much. If you're interested in seeing more Clock Tower, actually, first of all of my Clock Tower are on a playlist on my channel. If you go into the playlists, actually, it should be a featured playlist at the bottom of the main page, or also, yeah, you can find it on my page anyway. They are all there. If you want to watch other games that I've hosted, but also there's lots of great edited ones that you can watch from other people, like Good Time Society, who's been putting out ones with cast members from Dropout and things like that, that are a lot of fun and much higher production quality than mine, of course, and they do a much better job of explaining things, but it is fun to watch in real time. Yeah, posture check. Oh my God. Oh, okay. You're so happy that the Aberline is in this game. I mean, yeah, it's not fully awake yet. They are classic, you know? Can I help you? You want to make an elevator platform? May take some time. Oh, okay. I do know how to make one. Oh, are you listening now? Oh, I love that. He's just like scamming us. It's like, please pay attention to me, please. I'm lonely and bored. Actually, it's not limited to just 2 as long as they're connected by ladders with no gaps. You only have 3 or 4 elevators and they should work properly. For some reason, all my knowledge about elevators and only elevators has come rushing back to me. Okay. Let's see how we make this. This is gonna be a utility. Unsurprisingly, it needs a Tinka gear. Good thing I made 30 of them. Dunk. You wanna come down here, bro? Yeah, you wanna come down here? You wanna just float up there? You wanna float up there like an asshole? You wanna show me your feet? Sniffa, sniffa? Come on. Wait, how long have I been? I've been Gremlin for so long. Did I get Gremlined again recently? Or has it just lasted forever now? It's just like not turning off. Amazing. Whoa, it's done. Yes. Come with me. We'll go to your dojo that I already got. You need it to connect to another elevator platform? Hello? What do you mean? Is it... What? elevator platform. Is that not... The blocks I put in the way are cucking me? Oh, you're so right. That's so funny. Ah! I love that the quest thinks that it's done, because they're like, surely nobody would have a problem as stupid as that, right? Okay, there we go. There we go. You're back? You were just playing Project Sekai for a bit? Okay, well, welcome back. Oh, wait, I have to press up. Right, okay. Boom, boom. I've been a gremlin for 14 minutes. I don't know why. That shouldn't be the case. Well, it's fine. I can always change it back. Gremlin should last for 10 minutes. Whoop. Perma Gremlin for Pokopia is fine. I mean, it's really kind of just like a branding question, which is no fun. You know what I mean? It fits the aesthetic, but you know, it is fun to have my like normal model out. It's a lot more expressive. You switched me to silly face? Of course you did. Aha, I see. Yes, chat is all against me. That's fine. If you want to spend your points on it, you know, it's fine. We live in a capitalist society, like it or not. Oh, speaking of capitalism, actually, that's a great segue. I recently checked out the apparently quite controversial Dropout TV show, Total Forgiveness this week. Ooh, wait, hello? Where do I get that? I checked out Total Forgiveness this week, and it was good. Also, like, depressing. Like, okay, so it's higher up than that. Okay. Well, maybe I'm supposed to like parkour up this way. Could be. Ah! The Insane Punishment Show? Yes. Yes, it was. So Total Forgiveness is a show that was created and envisioned by Allie Beardsley and Grant O'Brien, both of whom were drowning in college debt. And the premise was that they basically would challenge they would like give each other dares. And if they both completed them, then they both got money. And if one of them failed and the other one didn't, then the one who succeeded got both of their money, explicitly for paying down their college debt. And so as the episodes went on, so too did the level of humiliation and or permanence of it. And it like kind of was destroying their friendship. So it was very intense. It had a very nice ending. However, it was a lot. And I think that there were a lot of people that were very upset about some of the challenges. It was very important to multiple people involved that they be the ones setting the challenges for each other, because both of them had the stake there rather than somebody who was not drowning in college debt, just torturing two people with college debt. But yeah, it was very intense. It was good and it was interesting, and there was definitely some cringing. Like ooh boy, sometimes has a cringe aversion. But it was good, and it was interesting, and it was devastating, and among other things. So it was very interesting. It was a very interesting experience. Yeah. Oh, does this like not let you put it on it? Interesting. Hello? There we go. Doop, doop, doop. I'm gonna get up here and there's just gonna be like a completely easier path to get up here. You feel like your character is a Ditto because of how it can turn into a Pokemon, also just the face? Yes, understandable. I mean, listen, I am a cyber entity, a digital creature, so like I can wear many faces, you know? That's kind of on brand too for Ditto and good for them, but you're not gonna watch it? Yeah. It was intense. It was very interesting. I think the funniest line I saw about it, in the sort of like the, what do you call it? Like the autopsy of the show, the post-mortem, was that like, as the like intensity ratcheted up, it was very dismaying that like Grant kept feeling more humiliated and he kept upping the ante for Allie, and somehow every time Allie had a challenge, somehow they just like did it and ended up seeming cooler after the fact, which is like yeah, like Allie got a tattoo because of the show, yeah, and then but it's like, you know, Allie's the type of person that's like, yeah, I'll do that. Whatever. Fuck it. Like, sick. It's like, yeah. You accidentally hit new instead of continue for your Mr. Battle challenge, and now you're just bullying level 10s with your level 40 team. What did you need again? Oh, you wanted a dojo. Right. You know, maybe if you could help me lift heavy things, that would help. Are there those wall scroll things in here? Oh, there are! Oh, I just need to push it. Okay. That's good. I've had the identity of this thing forever, and I haven't been able to like pick up these Pokestone things, and also haven't found the dojo like wall scrolls. And so I was just like, well, one of these days I'll be able to do that. Hey, what's up? He sold almost all of his possessions, yes. And so the real dick punch on that was, like, in Allie's words, I didn't foresee it being a double loss, because the actual challenge was sell your possessions at a flea market until you make $1,000. And the problem is he basically sold everything he had and didn't make $1,000. So he lost everything and also didn't gain the like tuition money. And yeah, also welcome in, Etta. Hello, the raid love is so lovely today. Hello, I am Greibach, cyber vampire. This is not my usual form, but it seems very fitting for Pokopia, and everybody's been having a lot of fun transforming me into this. I play a lot of action, adventure, and RPG games. I also love to yap, and I am getting into playing cozy games like Pokopia here. If you need to raid and run, absolutely A-okay. Thank you for trusting with your community. Yeah, how are things going? How are your miniatures and models? What were you working on? Yeah, you gotta go grocery? Understandable. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Oh, you finished up the Barbados? Hell yeah. Get your camera. Great photo op. Oh, did I lose it? Oh, that's better. Wait, hold on. This little bitch just stops using his thing right as I pull the camera out? Of course. Like a cat, you know? He's like, oh, I'm being cute? What if I ruined that though? What if I ruined that right now? There we go. Incredible. Okay. What a nice little side adventure. What a nice little, a whole little detour here on this floating island. Excuse me. Oh. Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi. I'm still confused how that redeem got stuck on, but that's a problem for another day. Knowing that Allie and Grant went through this changes how you feel about them. That's so rough. Changes how you feel about them in what way? Like, they've mended the fences now. And mended the fences on the show at the end, but because they were also the executive producers. So it's like also one of those things where it's like, like it's like they did it to themselves, question mark? like you're always gonna remember that they did that and cringe. Oh yeah, I mean, well, you know, they both got, you know, 35K off of their student debt, which is pretty significant, so. This adds so many mobility options, being able to just like hover around. Also gives me a big incentive to build like a big fuck off mountain thing. Ooh, there's just like a random little kitchen down here. That's kind of cute. More kitchen. Of course I'm carrying too much. Of course I'm carrying too much. Let's see. What do I not need in here? I don't need this coffee cup whatsoever. Random coffee cup, you can go there. And let's see. What else? I don't really need a stylish hedge, but I guess I don't really want to get rid of it either. One thing of beach sand, please. Yes. Bloop, bloop. I have not tried falling off the map. That's a great question. I sort of assume that it's just going to, wait, all these alarm clocks? This feels like a habitat. Like there's gonna be a habitat for having like 3 alarm clocks all right next to each other. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna actually try this. Chatot? I think I already have a chatot. Where's the alarm clock? Where did you go? Okay. It was worth a guess. It was worth a try. There still could be one that like involves the boxes, you know, like, or bed, you know, like put a bed down and like 4 alarm clocks. That's called gamers. Like, are you guys that way? Are you guys the type of people that like you set like 6 different alarm clocks because you won't get up for one of them? Is that are you in this picture? Also, I finally found these boxes. I had like several habitats that needed boxes. Wait, perpetual mess. I think I have that habitat already. Wait, is it? Oh, is it just like boxes with toys around it is perpetual mess? Is that? Because I already had that one. So like the alarm clocks count as toys? Yeah, okay. Okay. That's not so funny. You turned off snooze on your phone, so you have to listen to your one alarm or you're fucked. I do think that that's a big part of it, is that like people have gotten so used to snoozing that they just like will do it because they can, and then they'll like do the opposite thing of building their whole schedule around it. All right, yeet. Building their whole schedule around it. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just puts me back. Whereas like for me, I didn't have a snooze for a long time, or if I did, I like didn't know how to use it on my phone. And so I just didn't Or, no, sorry, on my alarm, not on my phone. Because I didn't used to use my phone for my alarm clock. Back in the day, you know, ancient old man Gry, I did not used to use that. And so I was very good at getting up on the first alarm. Yeah, you're goddamn right. Yeah, you're goddamn right. Boomer maxing. Yeah, so no, I've never had that problem, but I know some people that are like chronically bad about it. If you hit snooze, you feel less rested. I agree with that too. I think that it like feels good in the moment, but realistically, it ends up just putting you into like quasi sleep for, you know, however many times that you do it, and it ends up just kind of sucking. You never hit snooze, you get up at 5 a.m. and that's what your alarm is set for? See, there you go. Good for you. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a morning person, because I'm not. I don't like getting up in the morning, especially to an alarm, but I am good about like getting up and then like getting the brain booted up in the morning, you know? You guys are having a lot of fun with my transformations today. Yes, like a ditto, I am incredible. Important request underway. I'll rebuild the Pokemon Center, of course. Yes, hello. It is I, Greibach. On days when you work, on days when you don't work, you don't set an alarm unless you're going somewhere. Yeah, no, me neither. I think there's an interesting like differentiation because there's some people that feel alive in the morning. I don't. That's not me. I don't feel alive in the morning. I am sleepy to neutral, I guess I would say. However, I am certainly not like dead to the world in the morning, like some people are, but I am a night person by preference. Like I naturally like staying up late and like can work pretty well at night. Also remembering that I have more storage I can buy and more PP up. So I'm definitely a night person, but I don't have it as bad in the morning as a lot of people do, where they're just like walking dead for an hour after they wake up. I don't have that problem. I can like wake up to an alarm clock and then like be at work in half an hour, you know, maybe 45 minutes, you know, throw in a shower there or whatever. And like, I'll be fine. It won't be my favorite. It won't be my favorite to have done, but oh my God, look at all these recipes. Oh, you don't use alarms? Good for you. Say P. Does my PC have my fourth and final? Yes. I read that message after remembering to check it. Yes, indeed. Let's see, and I think I have to is the Pokemon Center after level 4? Ooh, and there's the slide. I needed that for somebody too. Okay. We'll put a playground in here since it's just a thing I can buy. Wasteland Pokemon kit, Pokemon Center rebuilding kit. Fuck it. Spend all the rest of my money. It's fine. Surely. PP up. Yeah, exactly. Okay, 25. Yes. Gold. Oh, I haven't stocked enough gold yet. I had some for quite a while, but I never bothered. I guess we now know what I need to do with it. Okay, so we need like this. We're gonna put this like over here. Maybe like doink. And then, what was it, a toy that I needed for that? You thought it was your Yowie brain? Nope. Listen, Pokemon did that all on their own, okay? PP up. Does an alarm clock count as a toy? Is that... Also, wait, Clefairy dolls count as toys? Ooh, I kind of want to... Wait, are Eerie candles like purple? Oh, dude, I want more blue flame things for my house. I want a better toy than just like whatever dog shit. Yeah, we'll put a Castform doll on it. That you're not gonna let me. That doesn't count as a flat wall. Come on, game. Okay, good enough. Gold is worth, I think I have some ingots of it. I just haven't been smelting it because I had no uses for it. You know what I mean? Snivy! I love Snivy. I feel like Snivy is so, or Snivy, I don't remember. Probably Snivy, right? Because it's like Ivy. I feel like it's so underrated as a Pokemon. And similar to the reason that I like the bird Pokemon is that they look sarcastic and bitchy. Snivy, the whole Snivy line is so sarcastic and bitchy, and I love it. I love everything about it. It's so good for me. Ooh. I really should be exchanging these feathers. I guess I can just do it en masse though. Oh, I have a question for experienced players. I tried to figure it out and couldn't. So I don't know if it's not possible or if I don't have the tech yet or if I have the tech but not the right thing that I want. If I want to change the color of my walls in my house, specifically the type of house that are the extra dimensional space houses, do I need to use the like floor patterns for that? I can't use the paint. Is that correct? This is your first time ever seeing Snivy's evolutions? Dude, I love Snivy. Like tier 1 is just a sarcastic little bitch, and tier 3 is just like it's just like queen shit. She's so fabulous. That's what wallpapers are for? Okay. They're pretty. Yeah, dude, I love the Snivy evolution line. The middle one is kind of like the ugly duckling middle child, but like, it's not that bad compared to some of them. Like, it's no Combuskin, okay? It's no Combuskin awkward middle child, but Superior slays. Absolute queen. So all of the other zones connect to this zone. So I'm actually just going like and reconnecting the doors. Also, I'm coming here because this is where my gold is. I did not know that this is where it went, but it's worth doing. Thank you, Pumpkin Cat Nishi. How are you doing today? Servine is better than some. Exactly. Exactly. It's not like amazing, but it's so much better than some of them. Swalot? Don't mind if I do. I'm doing good. Blood sugar's a little bit high. Oh, Opt had an amazing meme, diabetes meme, that he posted in the Discord. My blood sugar's a little high right now, so I'm probably gonna eat like bacon and eggs for dinner, which, oh no, there are worse fates, I suppose. But it was so funny. It was like, bro, pray for me. And then he said, I got diabetes type 1, and then the other guy typed 1. Like type 1 in chat. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid joke, but it's like, I don't know why. It just, that absolutely killed me. Yeah. Okay, so my gold isn't here. Yar, me gold doubloons. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Oh shit, Tyranitar? Ugh. What a legend. What a mad lad. He's so loud. Oh my god. Incredible. Crush and bulldoze, baby. Hell yeah, Tyranitar. You can live in the hot springs basement. Ba-ding. A weather vane, sure. I would say this is the zone that I've cleaned up the least. Like, this zone was such a mess with all of these train tracks and like weird different colors of blocks on the ground that I have not really cleaned this zone up at all. It's a little embarrassing. Oh, there's that There's that first aid kit that I bought earlier. Okay, well. Okay, we'll go to pallet. This is the spot where you put the warehouse. This is where I was putting my warehouse. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Wifebach and I found out that you can play like a very limited form of co-op in this game using a Switch 1, using it like, I guess there's a feature of the Switch 2 that has the ability to like broadcast to let a second player who has a Switch 1 like share your game temporarily and you like streaming it to them. But in this game, it's limited to only Pallet Town. And so I moved all my stuff here so that we can like co-develop our Pallet Town island, which I thought was a very cute idea, even if, you know, it's like a little annoying how limited it is. Is Hex's AI still there? Hex's AI is not still there. I only have 16 gold ingots, huh? Hax's AI is not still there. I haven't decided if I want to bring it back or not, but in the current AI apocalypse that we're living in, where I'm just so sick of hearing AI and everything, I just decided that I didn't really need need TM to like have an AI chatbot feature. So funny as it was, I have at least for the moment removed it. I don't remember if I enabled text to speech. I've gone back and forth about whether I want text to speech on or like available or not, because it's fun, but it's also disruptive. So I'm kind of like, kind of haven't made up my mind on that one.
Embrace the chaos. Baka.
True. Mods can use, mods and VIPs can use, say. But for the moment, I've taken it off. Okay. TTS for bits in a much busier chat makes some sense. Yes, I agree. I did actually implement that for like a month and a half, and I think it got triggered once. I would be willing to do that or re-enable it. Although it's a little bit hard to like explain. You know what I mean? Like if people aren't already familiar with it, then it's like, how often do I say that of like, hey, did you know that you can donate bits to chat with TT? You're like, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing, like bit stuff is entirely done by like programs on my side of things. They're not actually natively integrated into Twitch, which they should be. But so then it's like hard to know, except in like big chats, you know, because you see it happen all the time. So it's like kind of an awkward messaging problem too. Yeah, look at that little sarcastic bitch. I could put TTS in my title. That's true. I suppose I could also put like an exclamation point. Wait, potatoes. Potato and hamburger steak. It'll give you so much energy. Wait. Potato. Is there a way to make seeds from, like from the produce of a plant? You know what I mean? Or is the only way to make seeds to plant them, or to buy them, basically? It's a power user thing. You don't think so? I haven't used the new model I've been teasing. In fact, I just basically am about to give the final sign off on the model to my mama. It is like now done. It is now finished. That's true. You do get a ton of seeds from friendly mods, so. Okay. Oh, I didn't grab my Pokemetal. That's okay. You get so many seeds from the water spots and gifts from Pokemon that you have hardly bought any of them. Yeah, it was more like because I wanted for symmetry purposes, I wanted even amounts of, you know, some of the ones that are rarer, like potatoes, for example, or newer that I don't have as many of. So I could have like, you know, 10 of each and make a nice uniform field of it. But alas. You're gonna eat breakfast? Okay, have fun. I'm actually gonna be signing off here in just a minute because I have to do some stuff tonight. Unfortunately, posture check and hydrate. Oh, if you insist. Okay. Anyway, yes, new model stuff is coming very, very soon. Stuff will start going, teasers will start going up on Twitter and in the Discord very soon. The model is done. My rigger has opened up comms for new I almost said patients, for new clients. So we are like in truly the end stages. It is all ready. And the last thing I need to do is finish preparing a debut, but you know, so this is fun. Actually soon. Taskaru. But wait, what was the Taskaru this time? Was it just me groaning? Groaning as I flex and stretch and crack and pop and snap and crackle. The stretch noises? Of course. Getting healthy noises? Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, you're horny for getting healthy. I bet. Yeah, I bet. I am really curious about these crystals, actually, though. I am really curious about these crystals. Tree shaded pink grass. Let's make the town all nice. Yes. This giant junkyard of a town. You still have the over-exaggerated emotions that I teased last year? What do you mean by that? What over-exaggerated emotions? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I actually literally don't remember what you're talking about. Oh, from my reference sheet. Yes, the reference sheet. Yes, I do remember that. Yes. That's not the model. That was just the reference sheet. So, you know, it's a little different. Don't worry, that reference sheet will be posted soon, TM, for all to see gloriously. But yeah, it takes a long time to make a model. I barely had any, like, downtime in between the comms. Like, I commissioned the concept, and then I think I only had to wait, like, a month before I started the art, and then between the art and the rig was also only like a couple weeks. So it just takes that long. It just actually, like, everybody that I know that has commissioned like a big new model like works on it for a year, like a year plus. So it do be that way. Elevated pink tall grass. Oh, interesting. I was expecting the like rock shaded, but we can make some elevated grass. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, that's funny. Did not intend to make. Did not intend to make moss. This gonna work? We're gonna get something out of this? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I actually really enjoy just experimenting. Like, I find it to be quite fun. Okay, that's fine. This is a good spot to stop. And I will look for somebody to raid out to. Thank you, everybody, for your lovely, lovely raids and hanging out tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I'll send you over to a fellow attractive man. Have fun. He is gonna hopefully give me some advice on marketing. It's amazing. We'll be back on Friday. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on Friday. I don't know if it's gonna be more of this or some Persona, or if I'm gonna try and do a just chatting stream, which is something I still want to have more practice at, because I feel like, first of all, I feel like it's very good, and second of all, I think that you guys would like it, and third of all, I think that people that would like my new model, will like that type of stream, but I need practice at it because I'm only okay at it. So with that, make sure that you say a warm hello to Treat. He is lovely. And I think some of you are going to really like him. Okay, good night.